Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.
The current grading system that the Guam Department of Education is using was part of their COVID policies that were adopted last school year. As Deputy Superintendent Joe Sanchez explains, the new tier grading system was put in place in order to give more flexibility to both students and teachers with regards to how students would be assessed and how grades would be administered.
Number one, a big reason is it's actually directly aligned to our standards. So when we're able to identify the specific standards students are supposed to be graded on, as opposed to just giving an assignment, what we're doing is really giving more information to both the student and to the parents when they get the grades.
The tier system works off of 4 levels, 4 being advanced, 3 achieving the standard, 2 approaching the standard, and 1 needing additional assistance. GDOE interim Michelle Franquez explains how this new grading scale will focus more on students' academic skills and how well they completed a task, as opposed to the traditional grading scale, which looks more at whether or not a student completed the task at all. But if students are no longer required to turn in work on deadlines, how will the department ensure that they'll still be held accountable and won't abuse the system?
We also covered the idea of a citizenship grade, which also covers, punctuality, their ability to submit work in a timely basis. That's another aspect. But again, that doesn't affect them academically.
There may be a separation between academics and citizenship, but as Franquez frames it, they'll still go hand in hand.
But if you have a student who is in a club or organization or is a student athlete, they can't afford to get a U at any time, even if it's a progress report, or they won't be able to play.
But what about students that aren't involved in sports or organizations? According to Sanchez, students will still have to turn in enough assignments in order for teachers to make proper assessments. But in terms of deadlines, that's something that will go towards their citizenship grade.
So with our tiered system is we're actually defining what goes into citizenship. So we're saying, hey, punctuality goes into citizenship. Turning in your work on time and complete goes into citizenship. Making sure that you follow the rules goes into citizenship. Your ability to work together cooperatively with your classmates goes into citizenship.
It's still in the input stages, but this new grading system has been in the works for years now. And come next school year, it may be the new GDOE standard. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Tyler Matanani.